Hello students, we are studying about the cytoskeleton in eukaryotic cell in paper 13A Cell and Molecular Biology in the MSc SEM 3rd. We are studying about cytoskeleton in eukaryotic cells. In the previous lectures you studied that cytoskeleton is a complex dynamic network of interlinking tubules and filaments and that they extend throughout the cell through the cytoplasm. In the previous three classes, you studied about one of the major components of cytoskeleton, that is the microtubules. You studied the structure of the microtubules, their assembly and disassembly, and the microtubular motor and movements. Today we will study about another very important component of cytoskeleton, that is microfilaments. In the microfilament part 1 today, we will study the distribution, chemical composition and structure of microfilament. So what are microfilaments? Microfilaments are common to all the eukaryotic cells and they are an important component of the cytoskeleton and are primarily structural in function, along with the microtubules and the intermediate filaments. The microfilaments are the smallest filaments of the cytoskeleton and they represent the active and motile part. They have roles in cell movement, in muscle contraction and in cell division. What is the distribution of microfilaments? Microfilaments are present just beneath the plasma membrane and distributed in the cortical regions of the cell. This is in contrast to the intermediate filaments and microtubules which are found in the subcortical and deeper regions of the cell. The microfilaments extend into the cell processes also, especially where there is movement. They are also found in the microvilli of the brush border of intestinal epithelium and in the cell types where amoeboid movement and cytoplasmic streaming are prominent. What is the chemical composition of microfilaments? Microfilaments are mainly the structural proteins, therefore they are composed of the actin. The concentration of actin in non-muscle cells is also surprisingly high, which accounts up to about 10% of the total protein. It can be extracted and the in vitro settings undergo polymerization. The reactions are from G-actin monomer state to F-actin state, that is from the globular state to the F or the fibrillar or the fibrous actin. In fact, the globular fibrillar transition, that is the G-actin F-actin transition, is the basis of the classical sol-gel transition in the cytoplasm of moving cells. So the three types of actins present are the alpha form of actin, which is found in the fully mature muscle cell, and the other two forms are more characteristic of the non-muscle cells. The microfilament structure. Microfilaments are solid rods and they are composed of the actin protein. Their diameter ranges between 5 to 7 nanometers. When it is first produced by the cell, the actin appears in the G-actin form, that is, they appear in the globular form. In microfilaments, however, where they are also referred to as actin filaments, long polymerized chain of molecules are intertwined in a helix, creating a filamentous form of the protein. That is, the G-actin polymerizes into the F-actin state and the microfilaments are often referred to as these actin filaments. This diagram explains the structure of the actin. It has two ends, the plus end, the minus end. The assembly at the plus end is faster. The G-actins, they are joining here and they are again converted into the F-actin state, the fibrous stage which forms the alpha helix here. For this, the ATP molecules are used. They are binding here. The ATP is converted into ADP molecules, and the globular actin is being converted into the filamentous actin. Now, each microfilament exhibits polarity as in the microtubules. The positively charged ends or the plus end is barbed, whereas the minus end or the negatively charged end is pointed. Like the microtubules, this polarity affects the growth rate of microfilaments. The plus end typically assembling and disassembling faster than the minus end. As in the microtubules, in microfilaments also, the assembly and disassembly is faster at the plus end as compared to the minus end. So, today in brief, we studied about the structure of microfilaments, which are also called actin filaments. They are the long chains of G-actin formed into two parallel polymers twisted around each other into a helical orientation. Tomorrow we will study about the assembly and functions of microtubules.